I took my atheist friend to a megachurch, but there was one secret I hid from him.
I lied to you earlier. I got a confession.
Where you're watching from.
I was actually preaching at this church, and he had no idea. Some of you may already know Jared of Heliocentric. He's an atheist who actually loves religion, and his whole channel is centered around auditing churches. But today, we're gonna find out his true feeling on attending a megachurch and see his reaction to when he finds out that I'm the one delivering the message.
Ruslan.
All right, so we're in Hickory, North Carolina. Since the release of my book, I've had a lot of opportunities to speak at different churches. So I thought, take my friend Jared, who's an atheist, to one of my speaking things. He does atheist church audit, but he doesn't know that I'm speaking at this church. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm speaking at Authentic Church in Hickory, North Carolina, which is right outside of Charlotte. So Authentic Church is pastored by a guy named Bobby Chandler. Bobby is amazing dude, gifted communicator, massive social media presence. And so the church reaches way more people online than it does in person. There he is. How'd you sleep, bud?
All right, what's this church?
Just search Authentic Church. It's like 10 minutes.
Authentic Mexican restaurant? Is that the place?
No, it's not.
We're going to Authentic Mexican restaurant this morning.
Church. I would never think of anything authentic for Mexican in Charlotte, respectfully. All right, so what is your general impression of mega churches? You met Pastor Bobby.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a good-looking guy. You gotta have that. That's super important.
See, as a man, I'm happy you're comfortable in your sexuality, acknowledging that another man is a good-looking guy. Okay.
100%.
So good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy. All right. What else?
Let's see. Yeah, mega churches in general.
Yeah.
Kind of ew.
Really?
Oh yeah. What did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know.
You know, a pastor's primary role is to be a shepherd of souls rather than a preacher.
Okay.
And I think that at a certain point, you get too many people and you can't do that job well. That's a really broad criticism that probably is not going to apply to Pastor Bobby in particular, but that's like the structural problem that I don't like about megachurches. Yeah, anytime I see a church beyond like 300 members, I kind of like raise an eyebrow.
Okay.
Now, to be fair to Bobby, I'm sure what he's done is he's set up small groups, and those kind of sort of like take the place of, you know, traditional pastor roles.
I mean, I would honestly say even at 300 people, that one dude to pastor 300 people sounds like extremely overwhelming.
Sure. And I expect at least 3 Starbuckses inside the building, or I will leave.
Need your caffeine fix, huh?
Yeah.
I brought some yerbays.
Yerba.
In case you need something.
Oh, Ruslan, you're a bay.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Buddy.
Oh gosh. Woo! There's a cat.
Jesus take the wheel.
I was on a side mission, bro.
I really hope that you add like a full-on like tire screeching sound effects and like a cat meow.
My leg!
Can we like open up like prize picks or FanDuel and like make a bet? Will Jared give his life back to Jesus today?
What?
$20. $20, come on.
What do you guys think? You think Jared's gonna give his life back to Jesus today?
Authentic church, it's more than a church. It's authentic. Dude, you can stuff a church into anything these days.
We got a poll going on if Jared's gonna give his life back to Jesus today.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
We got
preaching
30-70 odds.
We cast out demons.
100%.
I said I feel so weird even joking.
I cracked the joke that I might, you know, give my life back to Jesus today. I'm afraid that he's gonna go for it. Like he's gonna do an altar call and just point to me.
And no matter how many times we do it, no matter how many times
favor, make sure
I lied to you
you
earlier.
down below.
Good.
Because we
I got a
see
confession.
where you're watching from.
I'm actually
And if
preaching
you don't mind,
today.
make sure
You
to
bastard.
also click that link because that will help us. Today we have a special guest in the house of the Lord, and his platform is reaching millions all over the world. Maybe you've seen it on YouTube. It's a great honor to have him in the house today. Can everybody welcome Ruslan KD? Come on. Love you, brother. He's gonna bring the word, and then afterwards we're gonna do something a little different today. We're actually gonna do that guy. So.
Atomic Habits is a book by James Clear. It's a book about habit formation. Most people, when it comes to habit formation and who they want to become, are just chasing outcomes. This is an identity achieved only by external metrics, right? So it's not about outcomes. You can't just chase outcomes because you won't rise to the level of your goals. What you got to do is you got to change your processes. The core of all of this is actually in your identity. We need something outside of ourselves to define our identity, and then from a redefinition of who you are, you create the processes and to get the outcomes. That is Jesus. Every single person in here, even if you're not a follower of Jesus, is created in the image of God. You're an image bearer. Okay, so I lied to you.
You did.
I was really preaching.
I'll never forgive you.
You don't understand. I was sitting there in my head, and I was like, man, is Jared gonna be mad at me? But I thought this is a fun.
Ruslan, do I need to remind you who the father of lies is? Absolutely diabolical. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it was a jump scare.
Okay.
It was a jump scare, but it was a welcome one. It was good. It was good.
But they're huge online, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I liked on there at 8 a.m. and it's like 300 people watching live.
That breaks my brain.
Yeah. And so I think the second and third.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting.
It's like they're well resource, but limited with the size of their building.
Right.
You know, so it's a very interesting dynamic.
Like, the internet makes me uncomfortable, period. Like, I have too many followers. I have too many subscribers. There should not be 70,000 people who listen to the moronic things that I say on the internet. The most human feeling thing to me is like, you know, I know my pastor in person, you know, rather than just the things that he says on the internet. And so I want churches to like find a way to prioritize that. You know, how do you have a pastor who safeguards against becoming a celebrity at the detriment of being a pastor to his church?
I go back to the idea of like stewardship and like, hey, how can I make the most with what I've been given for the sake of making an impact and helping people? And so it's like, if he's the dude that's just like, it's just on him.
I'm concerned with the online stuff that it's quantity over quality.
Okay, that's fair.
You know? Yeah. And so, you know, what could that look like, you know, in person rather than online stuff? You know, you mentoring pastors, you making sure that other pastors are well and taken care of, and like, you know, could stewardship look like that rather than, oh man, we brought in this many people on our online service. To me, that's a much more solid metric of like, hey, nobody in our diocese has cheated on their wives in the last 10 years. Wonderful. And not saying that you can't do all that stuff online, but like, it just really worries me when like the online metric is the metric that's being emphasized.
You felt like that was the vibe?
No, not necessarily.
Here's what I do appreciate. I appreciate that there were other people on stage.
Yeah,
I appreciate that he had multiple pastors on stage.
Sure.
I appreciate there's multiple people here preaching. It's not a cult of personality. And knowing him a bit personally, like he does do a lot with helping other pastors.
Sure, I'm sure.
People outside. So it's refreshing to see someone with as high of a profile as him be as normal and accessible as he is.
Yeah.
That's always fascinating to me.
I liked your sermon.
Thanks, man.
I like the
What
fact,
do you think about the sermon, though?
The sermon is good. The sermon was good. I like and admire your passion to see people well, right? You want people out of debt.
Yes.
You want people not, you know, fumbling their health.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You want to see people thrive and successful.
Yes.
And I like that.
I think there is a practical aspect to faith that is underemphasized.
Sure.
Right? That like, if you believe, something as simple as like, I am the temple of God.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
Right.
Right? If you actually believe that, that should cause people to live different. Right? It's just not talked about in church.
So I liked your sermon. I don't like this church vibe, man. And
I think Bobby will be fine and can take it on.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
What was, okay, tell me the difference between, what was the difference between this and rhythm when you came to our church?
It's subtle, right?
Subtle, yeah. Because rhythm is like, we're in the old Episcopalian building, which is like, we kind of similar.
Yeah.
I would say they're way tighter than rhythm, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah.
they're clean, man. Everything is so like
and
crispy.
Maybe that's like what I
you like some of the humanity.
dislike it. Yeah, you know, I like the grit.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the house churches that I've been to, it feels like, you know, it's messy and chaotic.
Yep.
It feels too polished for me. And even, you know, with it being like in a shopping mall, you know, you meet where you meet. Yeah, I don't know. It feels very like put together, and I feel like I can't be myself here, which sucks because this is authentic church, you know. But
that's a bummer. So I think that if I had the steel man, what they would say is we just want to be excellent.
Sure.
So we want to be the very best and the most efficient we can be.
Yeah.
Right now, so someone like you, who likes house church and likes orthodoxy and likes all these other things, you'd be like, yeah, but I want more grit. I want more.
Yeah.
I want it to be imperfect. You know, and they would say, that's cool. You know, so I think that's how they would look at it. It's like, hey, we just want to be excellent with what we've been entrusted with, which I dig it. I'm excited to see your review.
Time will tell. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make one. Maybe I won't. You know, it's I don't know. I'm still formulating all my thoughts. You know, appreciate you.
Thanks for not being mad at me.
Nah,
I was really scared.
I'll turn the other cheek.
I was really scared. I was like, is Jerry gonna be upset that I lied to him?
Nah, I can't stay mad at you.
Okay, so tell me what this building was before, because I think a lot of times people say, "Oh, Protestant mega churches, the buildings are ugly.
Yeah.
It's not cool. They're not high art. They're not sacred."
So the crazy thing about this building is that this was known as Sergeant Pepper's back in the day. It was an actual bar. So I believe the bar was like right here. I believe like pool tables and stuff were back there, which is our kids area now. What's so crazy cool is that a lot of the guys that either played here, were getting drunk here, getting kicked out of this place, are now serving on the church team.
I met some of them.
Yeah, serving on the church leadership team. And you want to talk about, like we preach all the time, like God can transform you no matter what you come from. Look at this. It is a testimony that God could even transform a location, a place, into a place of healing and the supernatural.
My thought would be like, hey, I understand people like beautiful art and icons and stained glass windows, and we have that in my church. We have stained glass windows.
Love that, by the way.
I think all that stuff is beautiful. But what's also beautiful is when God takes a bar and then it gets transformed into a church and uses that environment as a center for transformation. Like, I think there's beauty in that. Like, that's actually beautiful.
Thank you, bro.
We just did your podcast. Had a great day here at Authentic Church. One of the things that people don't know about you guys is how well you guys do with utilizing a little bit of space to go a long way.
Thank you. So the crazy thing about what God's doing here, so we could fit we got about 210 seats in this sanctuary.
And then there's overflow for that second service.
We have overflow, yes. And so we're ranging around 800 to 900 something people. I believe we would even have more, but we have no room for them. We have people that come from out of town, come from different states, all kinds of stuff, just because they watch online. And so I think too, when people watch this online, they think, all right, this is a gigantic church that has it all together. And the reality of it is God has blessed us with something small. Be a good steward over something small, and then God will give you more to be a good steward over.
Can I be honest with you about my first impressions?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You told me, you're like, hey, it's a small room.
I told you what it was like before.
And the reality is, like, this room fits the average size church in America, right? But it was like, bro, because of your online reach, your Instagram has over 700,000 followers, right? I don't know if you know this, but there's a trend with Christian creators on Instagram to put together like a stage and like do sermon clipping preach.
Oh, like fake ones?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like a thing.
Okay,
and so,
no, I did not know that at all.
Well, my first impression, I walk in, I'm like, bro, did Pastor Bobby build a church?
Of a fake?
for like content creation?
Yeah.
Or did he start serving in the local church and then it blew up through content? It's very different. And then by the end of the day, you guys are, I wanted to talk to your associate pastor. He's been counseling people nonstop since 7:30 in the morning. You guys are putting out fires. There's people being shepherded. There's salvations happening. Right?
and getting to hang with you and your wife, like you guys are like really normal local church pastors, planters.
I appreciate that.
Right? The critique is like, oh man, this is like, it's like MegaChurch, but like at a storefront church, right? And it's like, but that's like, you guys are doing the best with what you have. You're doing the very most with what you have. What I loved is that you're not a green room pastor. Is that you're out here in between every service, meeting people. Sometimes people, there's a couple that came here from Indiana today, but you know your flock. Like I saw you, multiple people, you remember their name, probably dozens of people, you remember their name, you're telling me their story, you're like, you gotta meet them. And like, you're a local church guy through and through.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
No matter how big we grow, my heart is always to come out here. I mean, you kind of see like, well, I'll rush around the corner to come meet people, at least give somebody a high five, handshake. And then, but the level of the people, and I don't, like, no matter how big we get, I want to continue doing that. I don't know how easy that's going to be over time. I'll be honest with you, if we're a church of like 5,000 people in the house, I don't know. But I know that I'll always love praying over people, and like, that is my heart. And I feel like, you know, if I miss that, I miss what's really important.
Yeah. Tell me about the merch store, because this will get some critiques, some backlash. They're gonna say, "Where's the 3 coffee shops?
Why do you have
a merch store?"
Whenever you hear those comments, if you look at the biblical text, the reason why Jesus flipped the tables is because people were not allowed to worship at the temple because of the commotion going on. They weren't able to get close to the Lord. They were robbing them of the sacrifices that they needed to make.
With the money
double,
changers.
triple the cost,
Yeah.
and all that. And so, what we're looking at here is a form of creativity that brings back into the ministry. We actually have a couple, an amazing couple in this church. This is their business.
So they do all the printing and fulfillment.
Yes, they do an amazing job at it. But what we've learned over time is that this is also another way to invest right back into the ministry. Because as you've seen today, we got a worldwide ministry. We got people traveling here. We got a lot of people here. We got a handful of staff. And so by just selling shirts and stuff like that, it goes right back into the ministry. It helps with staff. It helps with needs for the church. It helps us to be able to do what God has called us to do. And why not? Let's have fun doing it.
And we got to give your associate pastor a shout out.
Come on, man.
So I didn't get to meet this brother till the end of the day.
That's true.
Because you were pastoring and shepherding people since 7:30 in the morning, putting out fires, in meetings, praying with people, guiding people.
Yeah. It's my very favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
I love it, and it's an honor. It's so cool to be part of everything that's going on here. But it's like a roller coaster every week. Every Sunday's that way, actually. So that's cool. But it was a busy day today. I want to tell you, it was. But it's like that most weeks.
You guys got any final thoughts for the vlog and the people watching about Authentic Church and the whole day together?
Yeah. Just what an honor to have you out here again. It's a blessing to have you out here. You spoke an incredible word, and just encourage you too. Like, God can take something like this and reach the world. He's placed exactly what you need in your hands to make an impact for His kingdom. So don't overlook the little things. Don't overlook the small things that God has given you. And so just always keep that faith.
Yeah, come on. That was great. What a good ending.
Love it.
Let's go. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this video and this format. Do you guys like this format? I had a blast making this format. And let me know what you guys think about Jared's reaction. I'll be honest with you. I had a blast at Authentic Church. I love Pastor Bobby, love the whole team. I think kind of peeking beneath the hood, if you will, of how everything functions. My impression was different going out than coming in, and I had a blast with them. So also see all this from Jared's perspective. I haven't seen Jared's videos. This is not an endorsement. Jared might crash out on Bobby and Authentic Church. Hopefully he doesn't. But let me know if you guys want to check that out. That's in the pinned comment below. Also, we have signed copies of Godly Ambition available now. Limited number of these, and it would mean a lot to me if you picked one of these up. How to unlock the full potential of your time, talent, and treasure. All right. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Peace.